I'm walking proof that I lost like 45 pounds doing the...
Oh.
Yeah, well, I lost and I found them.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night.
Welcome to Bedheads Part 3. Ooh, hold up. Episode...
Get out.
So,
Not that again. We left that in episode 1.
I'm on the rocks with myself. So just call me a seal bitch because at this point, I'm part of the ocean. Welcome to episode 4 of Bedheads.
Wow.
Do you want like an intro? Like, Bedheads, Bedhead, Bedhead, Bedhead.
You're really a seal.
Oh! Imagine the day when we're like, welcome to Bedheads episode 173,406.
I'll be like, Dad.
Keep doing that. You might get there sooner. On episode 4 is the last episode. But yeah.
Where's our mics?
I know. Dude. Producer, I need my mics. I'm the fucking producer. Hold on. So.
Don't fall, man.
Oh.
I can see your chonies.
You can see my thong. I'm using a broom, bitch. It's like your pubes, fool.
That's like yours. I'm sorry, I couldn't have that on here because it's our bed, but this is our little...
Oh, fuck. I didn't know I signed up for a 3D movie.
It's not like pine sol.
Honestly, this looks like my hair.
Honestly, can we make this smaller?
Honey, you ever want to go smaller? Just kidding. Oh, my mom's like, oh, I taught him well. I know your mop's not even there. That shit smells like dog piss and...
That does?
And
That smells like pine sol.
It does.
But your floors are clean, huh?
You know, like those dolls, like... that's like one of my little hidden talents. You know, like the dolls that you used to get, like... Kids used to have where their eye was like one eye's closed.
Oh, I hate those.
So, mama. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Scary stories.
Dude, we're saving that one for Halloween.
Well, what are we in?
We're barely in September.
Oh.
We're trying to figure out topics, and I just like when we just turn on the freaking camera and just go for it. Like, fuck a damn itinerary.
Okay, continue with that.
I know. Oh, because you got scared.
Yeah.
So, like, honestly, please stop talking about it. Turn the lights on. But the little dolls, like, my sister used to have them, and, like, one eye would get closed, and they're kind of missing, like, a couple of lashes. Me after a night of drinking. I'm all...
Yes.
Let me get those tacos.
That's you all the time.
Those tacos, he's like, why do you have one eye down? I'm looking at my bank account to make sure I have enough money.
To make sure my card doesn't decline.
I'm all, here, don't spend all at once. They're all, sir, this is a Pokemon card. I know, but it's limited edition.
Oh, God.
Kind of like my weight. Let's catch up. How was your day? What did you do?
How was your week? How was life?
I know, dude. I love doing this.
So
we're on live right now, and I was telling Ruben that I was telling Ruben that I like I started doing this like with my coworkers and stuff like that, and now they're like, oh my god, why is that so aggressive? But now when we see each other, we're like, hi.
Like, it's been a busy week.
It has.
It's been a crazy week because we've been off TikTok Live, so we weren't able to talk to y'all through TikTok Live. And I was telling TikTok Live today that I was like that's the way we connect with y'all. Like, we have a good time connecting with y'all, and that's the way that we do it, right? But it was actually a good break because we were so busy all week that we were just like not able to even get on. So, but it was good. So this week we did a lot.
Yes, we
did a lot this weekend. We did a lot, which was too much fun. We had a lot of fun. But today I went to work and I did what I did, and I came home and we were supposed to go out tonight, but we didn't. Which only God knows why. But we didn't, and we're here recording now. Yeah. And I took a nap when I got home. Yeah. It was the best nap ever, though.
A little hibernation moment.
Yeah, I woke up late today. I woke up exactly when I needed to leave. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm alive, but I'm dead. No, but yeah. How was your day?
My day was good. Thanks for asking, Wendy Williams. It was really good. I woke up early, got to hang out with the dogs, and I headed to work, and now I'm here. Mm-hmm. Dude, I was so freaking... Okay, so like how Ruben said, we had like plans to go with our friends to... We're going to go... You know what we're talking about? We were supposed to go to Korean barbecue, and I was like hungry as fuck. So like, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna pack a lunch or anything like that. Like I starved myself. Oh my god, you know, you can see my ribs now. I'm a fucking slut for Korean barbecue, dude.
You want to go after this?
They were like, you know what? It's gonna be too late because we're gonna meet up like at 9:30 p.m. And I was like, damn, bitch, I'm over here pure bones and shit. Like, you can hear me rattle and shit. Because, like, right when I was, like, leaving, they were like, oh, we'll just save it for another day. And I was like, damn, over here, like, for $1 a day, you can feed me and shit. It's not that dramatic.
No, but it was cool. I mean, everything happens for a reason. I mean, I really did want to hang out with them.
Yeah.
I miss them.
Yeah, me too. We're all texting. They're like, can we, like, hang out before you guys head out on your vacation? I was like, yes, dude, like, I'm down. But I get it. It's late and
we don't live so close.
Yeah,
so.
we're all, like, kind of, like, far from one another. But I was like, okay, it's okay. Well, we'll hang out again.
Yeah,
but yeah,
for a longer time.
Yeah.
I feel like we were going to hang out for a short time this time. So
yeah, that's true.
We'll plan it again next time and we'll just hang out for a longer term.
That was that. So that was my day. And I came home and I was, like, freaking starving. Dude. I was like, move, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. We were asking you guys. Oh, Ruben was asking guys on live. Oh, my God.
Who am I?
Kind of, like, turns me on that
Really?
you kind of, like, you're leading this episode.
Like right now?
Turn off the cameras. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, leave them on. I'm just kidding.
But he was, like, asking you guys what we should film tonight. And I feel like the one we got the most was, like, crazy, like, going out stories or crazy, like stories like that. So I think that would go perfect because, bitch, we had 2 back-to-back wild-ass weekends. Like,
yeah.
So I think that it's only
right that we do that.
We do that, so
let's talk about it. Okay, let's not do dates. Let's just do, like, because obviously, let's just not do dates.
I'm talking about, like, friends, college stories, like, wild parties. Like, girl, I've been to some...
The craziest thing you've ever done.
Yes.
While intoxicated.
Dude, mine includes a bottle of wine, some Coke, and a Camel. No, I'm just kidding.
Really? Have you ever tried drugs? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, but... You drank a whole bottle? Oh my god! Not that. Oh my god, really? Oh. You did that for that. Oh my god. I don't blame you, girl. But yeah, okay, let's talk about it. So, so you go first.
Okay. Ooh, you go first.
You go first.
Yeah, I'm all.
I'm like, big.
I'm all.
Okay. No wonder it smells.
I'm gonna beat my pants faster. Now I'm getting.
They're on your side, baby.
Okay. So crazy stories, dude. I have a lot. Like, if you guys don't know, like,
okay, limit to one.
Oh.
Or half of one. I'm just kidding.
just get to the fucking point. But I would like. I used to be like a crazy ass party person. I kind of still am a party animal, but does anybody even say that? I'm a fucking party animal. Like I was in the party scene like hard, bitch. Like I used to like literally have plans like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like every single day I was going out.
Well, but it was easy for you because you lived in LA.
Yes.
So that's where it was at.
Like literally I had like a friend group for like every single day of the week to go out with.
Like you're like a Monday group. You're like a Tuesday group.
Yeah.
You're like a Wednesday group.
And then when I ever threw like parties at I could talk about my 21st. But yeah, I used to have like a friend group for like every single day of the week. Like, like Taco Tuesday group, or like, you know, we go here or whatever, like let's go to West Hollywood, let's go to like whatever. So we always, and then like when I did like kickbacks, like we'd all come together and fucking turn up. It was so much freaking fun. But for my 21st birthday, fun fact, I didn't actually start drinking like hard until I was 21.
Like when you just turned 21?
Like when I just turned...
Like it was like 12:01 and you're like,
I was like, just kidding. But actually, yeah, so when I turned 21, like I threw a big ass Hawaiian party. I think I got really drunk because like I said, like I didn't drink like that. So I remember my party started at 10 or 11 and I blacked out at 9.
What, your party started at 10 or 11 and you blacked out at 9?
Yeah.
How did you go backwards?
Because okay, so let me tell you. So my cousin, shout out to Gigi. Hey,
hey girl.
She was a bartender, and she bartended my party. And I remember I had like some of my close friends, like my ride or dies, come over earlier so we can have like a dinner. And they like knew my family or whatever. So my family like catered dinner for us. And it's all Taco Bell. I'm kidding. But yeah, they catered us dinner, and then my friends at dinner were just taking shots. My mom, like everybody was taking shots, like everybody. And so I was already like blacked out. And then my cousin showed up, and that's when she was like doing the bartending or whatever. And by that time, like I was blacked out. Like, fuck, how am I gonna like
Function.
And I had like this chalice that my good friend got me. It was like really nice. I think I had like my name on it or something in like rhinestones, and I walked around with it.
Oh, did it say like pimp or something?
Yes, it did. Actually,
that's your name? Pimp?
Yeah, yeah. I walked around with it, and every time I turned around, like there was something in there.
People were pouring their
yes, and it was such a fun ass party. Like everybody got into the theme. Like it was a luau like party. So like people like my theme was like come get laid at my 21st. So like you walk in, you get laid, and you take a shot. So every time I walked, like I turned, I was like, "Why is my cup like filled again? Like what the hell?" And
Mama raised no bitch, and you're still drinking.
I know, I was still drinking it, but like there was like beer, there was tequila, there was vodka. It was like the most nastiest concoction. And like when I tell you, like,
did you say cock?
I think there was a dildo in there. I'm like, "Hey, little guy," but I was like everybody and their mothers was at this party, and you can attest to it. Like people were like DMing me like on like Instagram and Facebook messaging me and like, "Hey, we heard you're having a party. Like, can we come through?" And I was like, yeah, come over. It was supposed to be like maybe like 20, 25 people. It turned into 300 people.
All at mom's house?
All at mom's house. There was people in the parking lot. There was people on the
at the fucking park.
Yeah, at the park. There's people like all over the place. Like there was not one place to like move, and like there was like 50 people in the pool because my parents have a pool. But my parents are like, I thought like, oh my god, my parents are gonna kill me. Like this is big because my brother brought their friends, and all my brothers brought their friends, and it was like everybody was at that party. Yeah. And I was so freaking drunk.
Wow. So wait, so let me clarify. So it started at 11 a.m. and it
started at 11 p.m.
So how were you blacked out? Oh, you were blacked out at 9 p.m.
I was blacked out at 9 p.m. because I had like some friends come over early.
But the party didn't start till 11 p.m.
So I wanted to have like an intimate moment with my friends where we sat down and we were just like, hanging out. Like, instead of being like, oh, let's go on like to dinner on a different day. Yeah. I did everything in one day. Oh. You know how usually like I want to go out with my friends like one day and then maybe have a party and like invite like people like, I know you, so, but we're not like family. We're not like BFs. You know? Like I wanted my BFs to be with me,
Yeah, no, I get it. Like
because me and my BFs were like BFs.
You guys were beffing or beefing. One of those.
No, it just smelled like beef.
But okay, so that's cool. So you had like you had like a dinner at the house, and then you had like a party with family and closer friends, and then you had like the after party.
No, damn, I don't know where this other party came from. So I had a dinner with my closest friends, where my family like catered. Like my family and my friends were there, and we were throwing back shots like right then and there. Like it was like shot.
I'm listening.
And then after that, everybody else showed up. Like everybody else who was like invited, like came later.
Oh, I see. So they came like at 11 p.m.
Yeah, like 11 p.m. They started showing up. And my party ended like at 5 a.m. And I was like...
And were you still drunk?
I was drunk as fudge. I woke up with no hangover.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So you were blacked out at 9 p.m. How'd you get sober? Did you like jump in the pool and
I didn't sober up.
So you were like constantly blacked out from 9 p.m. till 5 a.m. the next day?
Blacked out is like I was really fucked up before my party even started. And I think around like maybe like 12 I blacked out because there's parts like I remember like seeing everybody, and then like when you're blacked out and then like you come back, you're like, oh, I kind of remember that, like I kind of remember this, I kind of remember that. There's parts that I remember, but I'm like, dude, I don't even remember half the shit. Like people were like, your party was so fun. I was like, bitch, you were there. Like I don't remember because I had like
did you bring me a gift?
I know I had like my college friends there because that's when I was like in college, and I had like my old high school friends. There's people like I haven't talked to since like middle school that showed up.
What?
And they were like, oh my god,
if you were at the party, you better comment down below.
Everybody was at that party. It was like the party of the fucking year. Like one thing about me, bitch, is I know how to throw a freaking party.
Imagine I was there too and I didn't even know.
I know. Like, yeah. No, you was a bunch of youngsters. I was. Yeah. But it was so much freaking fun. Like that was like the best party ever. Like, and it was like cool because like everybody got into the theme. Like some girl had like shells on here and she had like a luau dress.
Where were they?
Right here. But yeah, that
was really cool.
Yeah. So that was like the best 21st. So like after that, like I'm not gonna take my party was the best. Like because all my brothers had 21st parties, and then my mom, she was like, even though like I was blacked out and there was like people everywhere, she was like, that was the best party. Not only that, like your friends stood afterwards and cleaned the whole house for us.
That was my next question. Yeah. That's crazy. Like, did your friends really help you?
Yeah.
Because that's what I hate. I mean, I don't hate, but I just like having to get up and clean. after a big ass event like that, you know.
Yeah, because I guess like my mom and my dad were like drinking and partying with us too, because they're like loca. And they were like, yeah, your friends stood afterwards and helped us clean, and they were really respectful. And
they were real ones.
I know. I was like, what friends? I only had like two. Oh yeah. But yeah.
So that's cool. So did you have any other parties like that after that?
Yeah, I had a lot of parties.
Or what about like
What about you? Why are you getting all the tea out of me?
I'm a santito.
Santito from where? Your toe?
My left toe.
Oh.
Yeah, just kidding.
No, you got rid of that. Remember we sold it for a Del Taco burrito.
So I actually have a lot of stories.
Well, limit it to one, like you told me.
Okay, just one. So similar to yours, like me and my sister, we were like the it house. Like
you were TBNGLs or what?
TBNGL STMF
STD.
STD. No, but it was so crazy because we used to throw parties at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and my sister used to throw parties. We used to have like a house party at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our backyard was pretty big. Like you've seen it. It's at where she lives now. But it was fun, bro. Like we had a friend that had her brother used to DJ. Crystal brother used to DJ, and he came over. He DJ'd for us. Like everybody was. It was just like around that time when we had the party. Nas was.
Oh my god, not Nas.
Yes. So everybody would bring Nas. They would sell it. But the thing is, we charged to come in, like to get in. Have you ever done that?
Yeah,
No? So we would charge, I remember, like $5 to $10 to come into the party, and that's how we were able to pay the DJ, and we were able to get like, alcohol or whatnot. Yeah. So we used to throw parties at the house, and my mom would be okay with it. Like she'd be like, yeah, like go ahead, because she was the type like to say like I'd rather you do it here than be out and doing it, you know. And that's where I get it from, because I'd rather drink at the house and just party at the house, you know. And so that way nobody has to drive or nobody has to drink. Yeah. So that's the way my mom was. So she's like, yeah, go ahead, as long as everybody is chill and you know like there's no fights or whatnot. Well, this party, it was wild. Yeah, like everybody and their mom was there. It must have been I think
my mom was there. I saw pictures. Just kidding.
Not like 300 like that, but it was like a lot of people. Like it was really packed. It was like packed, and it was it. People were selling Nas balloons. They had alcohol. They had Jell-O shots. They had all kinds of shit.
It's all vendors. You're like, hi, let me over here. Oh, fucking swap me.
There was one time that we had one of those parties that I think people were like fighting in the front yard, and my mom went out there and like kind of like fought with them too.
Oh my god!
Get the fuck out of here! It was so much fun.
I can totally imagine her doing that with her chancla.
So what the fuck are you guys doing here? But it was so much fun. That was fun. Like that was like like we were all drunk. There was another night that I remember that I had like two of our friends over, and we would drink like straight vodka shots.
Oh shit!
Like straight vodka. We finished a whole thing of what is it? What is that one?
Sky?
No.
Grey Goose?
No, the start with the S. Smirnoff.
Oh.
The Smirnoff vodka, the thick one, bro. Oh, that was so disgusting. I can never drink vodka ever in my life again, because we literally drank shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. Oh. And you know what? Like when you're like feeling like kind of like good, you want to keep drinking and keep drinking and keep drinking. Well, that night I got so fucked up, and my sister was there too, and she was like, I remember your ass was throwing up outside, and mom watered your, or it was mom or her that watered me down with the freaking
water
with the water hose, bro. And I was all wet. I had all throw up, and they did it so that way, you know, my throw up can fall off of me. Yeah,
they fucking put you in a washing machine.
But yeah, that
was Tide Pods on you.
But that was so much fun, and I appreciate that we were able to have parties at the house. Yeah. Because obviously we were young and we didn't have our own place, so I appreciate that my mom was able to say like open up the house. Like, yeah, I'd rather you guys do it here than you guys be stupid somewhere else and you know like get into trouble somewhere else. So I love that and I appreciate that, and those were the best parties ever. Like, like those were what we were looking for. Like we were looking forward to like having the block parties, having the flower parties. Dude, have you ever been to flower parties?
Yes, I used to be a party boy.
You used to be it, huh?
Yeah. So going off of that one, I remember like, oh my god, the first party I ever went to, I was like a freshman in high school. I used to go to parties with my brother because like he would take me with him, and I'd be like, "Can I drink?" I was all in 8th grade. So when I became a sophomore, I started partying without my brothers, and I would go by myself, but I would lie to my parents. I'd be like, "Oh, my friends are having movie night or whatever, or this and that."
Mom, if you're listening to this, she's like, I already know.
So my dad already knows that. He already knows. Well, he's the one who picked me up. So I was having a party down the street from my house. It was one of my good friends at the time, and whatchamacallit. So I just walked there, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go running with my friend or whatever," and I changed it to like my party clothes, and I used to like sneak out in and out of my house or whatever.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Like you have clothes under your clothes?
I would take like a gym bag with me or whatever. Like I had like a little gym bag with it because I used to be in track.
Oh,
I know this
see.
body doesn't say track. The only thing that runs is the motherfucking mouth. but I used to like oh, I'm going like to run with my friend. I'm like I'll lock up when I come in. Like okay, so I would tell him that. And I had my thing. I had like my party clothes in there, and like I threw it in, like in the bush, and I walked to the party, and whatchamacallit. So I go to this party, and it's like cool or whatever. I'm like nozzing it up. I'm all drinking a beer, like, "Hey bro, what's up?" I fucking hated beer at the time.
Oh god.
And a fight breaks out. A fight freaking breaks out at the party.
Really?
Somebody gets stabbed. My good friend at that time, like she gets jumped.
Oh shit!
And her face, I guess she was like doing construction in her house, like in the front of the house.
Like her, literally.
Oh, Bob the Builder, like, "Go on, guys, the party's gonna start." But no, she used to like she had like these poles on the floor. I guess they were like doing cement or whatever. I don't know what the hell she was doing. And then she like fell on the floor, and like the pole like hit her face, and she was bleeding.
Oh
and
shit!
It was crazy. And then like the cops came in. There was helicopters, and I guess like. She didn't let, like, she was like, it was a flyer party and she was letting people in. But I guess like there was like a local gang that wanted to come in, and she's like, "No, I don't want any fights to happen at this party."
Yeah.
And they're like, "We'll pay whatever. Like, we're not going to have a fight." And she's like, "No, I don't feel safe like having like a big gang at my party. You know, I don't want to be associated with that." And I guess they got mad and they jumped her, and that's broke out, and the cops came.
Dang.
And they were kicking everybody out. And then that was the time where like flyer parties were really big. So if you stood, like you got a ticket or you got arrested. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. I just got to tell my parents. And I was scared because everybody was fighting. Everybody was getting jumped. Somebody wasn't supposed to be. Oh, bitch. Let me tell you, like somebody who wasn't supposed to be at the party, their mom came and like broke a broomstick over her head. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is like freaking Project X shit.
What the fuck?
So anyways, like I was like 16, 17 at the time. Like I don't even know what the hell child services was. I'm a girl. Sometimes I want to call child service on myself because I'll be acting fucking childish. So yeah, they broke a broomstick over her head. I was like, what the fuck? Somebody's getting jumped in the front. Somebody's got a broomstick in their head. The helicopters are over us because I guess like it gets like out. It's all Channel 5 news. There's a local fire. There's some kid over here that got a broomstick broken over her head. There's some guy crying in the corner. It's all me. Almost stop. Oh, and then I was trying to go on my friend's car to drop me off. Fucking fake ass friends. And they got scared and they jumped off and took off without me. So I was at the party by myself.
You got left behind?
Yes, I was like, fuck, I could have quit in the fucking trunk, at the gas tank at least.
You fit? Oh,
yeah, I was a little skinny string being back then. So I was like, fuck it, like whatever. I just called my dad. And I was like, Dad, this happened. Like, can you pick me up? The helicopters are here.
The helicopters?
Yeah.
They're landing.
Because he heard it. He was like, what's that noise? He was like, what's going on? And I was like, okay, I'll talk to you, but just pick me up. So he picked me up, and then I was low-key in the verge of tears because that was scary. Like, there's some of my friends over here bleeding, a broomstick scandal, getting left behind at a party, everybody getting arrested, helicopters over my head. I'm like, Lord. So then I tell my dad, I was like, dude, there was a fight that broke out. He was like, why didn't you just tell us you were going to a party? Like that's, you can't be doing that. You're only like, I think I was like 15 or 16. You're like, you're like so young. Like, what if that could have been you? So I got grounded. Like literally all junior year and senior year, I couldn't go out. Like, because like I lied to them.
What'd you get for lying?
I know. I was like, oh my God. So I couldn't go out. So leading from that, I remember my senior year, my parents had left. And like I didn't learn my lesson the first time.
The second time?
I know. So my parents had left. So I decided to throw a party at the house.
Oh.
So I like my friend's boyfriend or whatever was 21,
Sister's mom.
Sister's mom, Iguana's trainer. He was 21 and he bought us like juice and Four Locos.
And Four Locos. Yes. Oh my god, I have a story,
dude. I know. We'll keep it going. So this is a quick story. So like I threw a party and I was all excited. It was me and my friend. At the time, and I was like, dude, we're gonna have a party. It's gonna be so fun. My parents are gone. Nobody's at the house. It's gonna be like a great time. And in that party before, like maybe like 30 minutes into it, like my sister shows up and my brothers show up, and like there's all these people like cholos in the backyard, and my brother's like, damn, how many people are coming? And I was like, oh, just like some of my close friends. He's like, that guy over there looks like he's 45.
Oh,
like,
shit.
And I was like, I know. And then my little sister was like still in elementary school at the time. So
she's
like,
out partying with you guys?
She's like, dude, I'm lying. Yeah, so then I started getting scared. And then somebody showed up to my house that had just got stabbed. Yes!
Was that on the news?
No.
Oh, was that from the other party?
I know. I'm like, damn. Are you gonna fix that wound? Yeah, somebody showed up to my house. I guess he got stabbed and he was trying to come in. And my brother's like, fuck this. What is going on? He's like, all you all need to get the hell out. Wow. And they're like, what? You need to get the hell out of the house. Like, you gotta go. And I tell my friend at the time, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's okay, dude. Like, don't worry about it. Like, she's like, it's fine. I'll call you later. We'll just talk about it. So she like helped me clean up a little bit and then she left.
Yeah.
And then my brother was like, that was super dangerous, dude. Like, my sister's here. She's little. And you're throwing a party with all these cholos in the backyard. And I was like, I'm just trying to get passed around. I'm just kidding. But yeah, they were cool. Like, nobody was like, oh, fuck you. They were like, all right, man, cool. And I was like, literally take all the alcohol, guys. My bad. Like, go party somewhere else. So it wasn't like, oh, what the hell? Who are you kicking us out of a party? Like, everybody was cool. But I was like, dude, there's someone fucking stabbed in the front yard. And like, they're showing up to my party. And that was like the straw. Like, yeah. So like, maybe there was like 100 people at that party. And then my brother was like, you guys gotta go. Yeah, and then
you threw a big ass party.
I did. And then they were chilling in the front yard and the cops pulled up. And then my brother was like, you guys gotta go, like get out of like even our front yard. Like, yeah, we're leaving. We're just waiting for like us to get picked up. I was like, you're like 45, like you don't drive. He was like, no, I'm on my Razor scooter. So anyways, they call my mom.
You said it was quick.
I know. They call my mom. And it was so sad because they were on their anniversary.
Oh!
Yeah.
I would have been pissed. Yeah, she came home.
My dad kicked the door open and he was like, didn't you learn from their last time?
Ay, Allah.
And my mom was like, I don't even want to go on the trip. Imagine.
Imagine.
No, they were mad and I got grounded again. Fuck. But yeah, they were mad, but they were just like, you gotta be careful because throwing parties like that, like we don't mind that you throw parties. Like, why do you throw them when we're not here? Like,
yeah, let us be here.
We were like, we're not gonna be like, oh no, like just I'd rather us be here to protect you, to protect your sister. Like, so after that, whenever I threw parties, like they were there. Yeah, like, they party with us. Like they love to party. I bet you they were just mad because they weren't invited.
Oh, damn! But that's crazy, dude. We had like a similar life, like not similar, but kind of similar. I remember going to this party and it had to be like my senior year in high school. Yeah. But we went to this party and I got raided, and it was the peak time of Nas. Oh my god! It was everybody, like nobody was drinking; they were just doing that. Dude. So we went to this party, right? And it was me and my sister, and we were always together because we knew the same group of friends, right? Because we're like 1 year apart. So at the house that we used to live at, in front. The guy that lived there used to be a police officer for the city, right? So we went to this party and it was chill. Like, it was like everybody was nozzing it up. Everybody was just like, they had their own little groups, and there was like vendors going around and say $5 for a balloon, 2 for 10, or whatever, So my sister, that was her first time trying. I think it was like one of her first times trying it, right? And she literally took it and she fell on her knees. Oh my God. She was like, what the fuck's going on? And literally, like, maybe like 10 minutes into the party that we got, I mean, it was going on for a while, but when we got there, literally like 10 minutes into the party, you see the fucking SWAT team come. Holy shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And we didn't know whose house it was. Yeah. Like, we just got invited as a flyer party, and we just showed up, and we were with one of our friends, and like, next thing you know, the helicopter's over. Holy shit. There's like 20 cops or SWAT teams jumping over the fences. Like, it all happened like so quick. And then I had a before they had the have you ever worked Famous, like the Famous?
No,
You're too young.
I am.
No, but
when you were wearing that, I was like barely being developed.
well, the city that we lived in was Fontana, and so they're like, oh, they pulled me aside because they literally raided the fucking party, right? They raided the party. Everybody was like escorted out, and the freaking cop that lived right in front of us, he pulled me aside. He's like, oh, are you part of a gang? Blah blah blah. I'm like, do you know who I am? No, I'm like, dude, like, why you freaking, like, you know who I am, bro. Like, I'm your neighbor, and you want to, like, pull me aside. I think he just did it for me to learn a lesson. Yeah. But he was, like just being a dick. And I'm like, oh, like, what the fuck, right? So that happened. And now my sister was on her knees when everything was happening. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all this shit happened, like, all in seconds.
Damn.
It was so crazy. So anyway, so we just ended up leaving. We got let go and we just left, and we're like, oh, fucking parties. And the next week we were there again.
That's how it was though. It's like, oh my god, I'm never going to a party, and then like you're there again. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, but literally like going back to Four Locals, like me and my sister used to drink Four Locals like it was water.
Oh my god.
Like we used to have like 3.
Fuck, but that's back in the day when people were like going to the hospital for Four Locals and stuff like that,
bro. And it was like people still drink them.
I was like, ew,
because it's cheap.
But like, if you're drinking Four Locals, I'm like, damn, you're doing bad.
I know.
Like,
well, because it's affordable, it's cheap, and it gets the job done.
Yeah, but fuck that.
But it
like
gives you a heart attack too, so you get the bill after.
I know.
No, but dude, like
the bill after.
Yeah, the hospital bill.
No, I know.
But yeah, so speaking of freaking Four Loko, I can always remember that me and my sister used to sit outside of our house on the side area of the house, and on the sidewalk, and we used to just sit there and just drink the Four Lokos.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and we would just laugh. Like me and my sister have a really good connection, and we can literally sit in a room and just laugh all day. Like you and I laugh all the time. Like me and her can do the same thing. Yeah. And we just bullshit. Like we have
a blast. Yeah, this is really fun. Like you guys have a really good connection.
Yeah. So it was super fun. Like we used to always get those. Like they were like 2 for $5 before, no? Or
yes, like dude. I was like, that's just like Arco gasoline.
Like, pretty much.
I still remember my first Four Loko. Mm-hmm. I remember I was at a little another fucking party, but this one was like more of like a mellow jello one. So like I had went, and keep in mind I don't think I was 21 at this time. Oh, I think I must have been like
no underage drinking,
17 or 18. So I didn't like drinking. So they had a Four Loko, and I was like, it was like the red one. Ugh. It was the red
Fruit
one.
Punch?
Yeah, something like that. And it tasted like Robitussin, but like all my friends were drinking, so I was like, gotta keep up. So then I was like drinking it, and then I was like, I feel weird. Like, am I drunk? So then, whatever, my friend ended up dropping me off at home, and then I remember I was watching Jersey Shore that night. With me and I was like, dude, like everything's blurry, but I can't tell my mom that I'm drunk. Like my mom and my sister and I used to watch Jersey Shore together. So then, like, I remember I had knocked out or whatever, and I woke up like at 4 a.m. And I ran to the restroom. You know, at the end of the hall, my mom has a mirror. Oh, yeah. So I ran into that mirror. I ran into that mirror, and I went like that, and I just projectile vomited all over the ceiling and all over, like, the wall. And I was like, am I bleeding? No, because it was red. It was fruit punch. Oh. So then I was like, oh, my God. So then, like, I went on a toilet. Just, like, everywhere. I just started, like, projectile, like, oh, fucking Exorcist on, like, 7 days.
Ew. No, yeah. What did mom say?
No.
Saw you sick, son?
No. So then my sister got up. She's like, are you okay? And I was, like, covered in, like, vomit all over. I was like, I don't feel so good. She's like, bitch, I knew you were drunk.
It's something I ate.
Yeah, no, she knew I was drunk. I was like, oh my God. She's like, go to
it's
sleep.
all fucking toñas.
Yeah.
Oh, I ate toñas. No, okay, let me go back to the house party. So we had another house party, and it was so crazy because my mom was pregnant.
Oh my God.
And she had left. I think they had left somewhere, and we had a party, right? And it wasn't that big, but it got to the point where it got big. Yeah. And she knew we were having a party, and she let us have a party, right? But she came home and she was pregnant, and she was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what the situation was. But all I remember from that party was that we were, like, all drunk. Like, me and my sister were drunk, and she ended up kicking everybody out.
Holy shit.
She, like, literally... and
my water broke. Imagine.
She was, like, freaking pregnant. She went to the back, and she saw... everybody get the fuck out. And I'm like, oh
my God.
I'm all embarrassed. I'm all going upstairs.
Yeah. Mom! Your little hairs on
Why
your
are you
head.
embarrassing me?
Stop, they're my friends.
No, but it was so crazy. I just remember little bits and pieces of that because we were so wasted.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But we used to get grounded too. Like, how did you get grounded? Did you get grounded like, oh, I'm taking your phone?
No, my parents never took my phone away.
No?
Because I didn't care.
Oh.
Like, I wasn't a big phone user. Like, I was a very big hanger-outer with her.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't...
What is that a word?
I don't know. Like,
with her?
I wasn't a texter. Like, even to this day, I'm a whore about texting. So if you guys text me, like, just FaceTime me, bitch. Like, save the trouble. I'm the kind of person that, like, bitch, I want to talk to you now. Like, why am I going to wait for you to text? Oh, getting fucking carpal tunnel on my hand and shit.
Well, now there's a new feature.
Yeah. So,
like,
I know.
send a message to
Well,
Alon.
this is back when I had like a Nokia 3000, the one that Jesus used. So they grounded me by like, oh, you can't go with your friends because they knew that I like to hang out with my friends.
Oh.
But it wasn't very long. Like, I'd be like, Mom, please. And she'd be like, okay, go ahead.
You're like, oh, let me clean the toilet and then.
It's because, you know, just to take off my bunions off my toes. No, but it's because like I wasn't a bad kid.
Yeah.
Like I was a stupid kid, if that makes sense. Like I wasn't a bad kid. I just did bad things. Like, you get me?
Still the case?
I know. Like, I remember getting arrested.
Ooh.
I remember. But it was, like, stupid shit. But
Yeah.
I was never, like, F you, Mom. You don't understand me. It's not a phase. She'd be like, bitch, cut that shit out real quick. I know. With the broom, she's like, get over here, bitch. Like, so I wasn't a bad kid. So, like, I was respectful to my parents. I never cussed at them. I might have, like, yelled a little bit. But, like, I wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And I did pretty good in school. Like, so they're like, he's not a bad kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But bitch, when I got to college, I wilded the fuck out.
Yeah.
But during high school and stuff like that, like I wasn't bad.
Yeah. Well, when we got grounded, because you know how me and my sister were really close, like we couldn't really even hang out. Like our rooms were like close to each other. And I remember sending notes to her because we used to like we had phones, right? And they took our phone and we couldn't watch TV and we had to obviously do our chores and it was like horrible. Like now that I'm thinking about it, it's just like that was easy. Like that was super easy.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking at the moment I was like, fuck, I hate life. Like I can't be on my phone or I can't watch TV or I can't do this or I can't hang out with. Like we literally get home, do our homework, eat, do our homework, and then do our chores and not go to our room. Yeah. That's it. That's all we could do. We couldn't go play outside. And I used to love going outside. Like I literally used to love going outside and riding a bike. I used to love playing football with the neighborhood kids.
Hey, bro.
Like, and we had a basketball court in the neighborhood because you know how it's like a kind of like a cul-de-sac that we used to live in. So we had a basketball court. It was just fun being outdoors. And when we were grounded, we couldn't do nothing.
Damn.
Like we could not do nothing.
Dang.
But it's a lesson learned. Yeah. I don't blame it. I don't blame the shit that we did get in trouble for. Like I don't blame us getting in trouble for it because we learned our lesson. Yeah. So
when I was grounded for a whole year, I think it was a blessing because like
a whole year.
Remember
that's worse.
I didn't remember because went to that party with like somebody got jumped in the helicopters and so I was grounded for a year. But that year it was okay because that's when I lost a lot of weight.
Wait, how did you get grounded for a year?
Because I went to that party that I wasn't supposed to.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
But, like, you literally couldn't hang out with your friends for a whole year?
Oh, like, I couldn't go to parties. No.
Oh.
Like, and it was okay because I didn't have time at that time because
you were so busy.
No, so during my junior year, I had joined sports.
Oh,
I did tracks and cross country.
I don't think nobody asked.
Just kidding. Like, we don't have to your fucking backstory. So that year was okay. So, because I was grounded, I couldn't hang out with my friends. I got to hang out with them like when I went to like races and stuff like that. So I would go to like track races, cross country races. But bitch, I still got in trouble. Yeah. I got arrested one time at my high school. People left to go running around the city. So I left, but I just left.
Like,
and I was going to
Jack in the Box. I know.
Oh, I was going to Jack in the Box. How did you know? I was just about to.
I heard the story before.
Yeah, so you're like a fucking broken record at this point.
That's why I said nobody asked.
But yeah, I got arrested. Me and my friends, and they put us in the back of the car, and they were like, if you got like, because I was like, they were like, oh, what's your name? So I gave him like a fake name, and my friend gave her a fake name. My fucking dumbass friend, which I'm so glad we're not friends anymore.
Oh,
I know.
Exposure.
I know. She was a bad person. She was like, my name's Pancha Villa. I was like, bitch, Pancha Villa. Oh, my name's Jack in the Box. And then I was like, bitch, why would you say your name is Pancha Villa? She's like, I don't know what, I couldn't think of anything. I was like, she was trying to be funny. And I was like, we're getting arrested, bitch. Like, oh my God. Yeah. So then, like, I went and I got a ticket and I got arrested. I was like,
that's freaking crazy. Yeah. Like us throwing house party, like I don't really see that anymore. Maybe because we're not in the scene. Yeah. Where like people throw flyer party. Like now, were you ever in the scene where they threw warehouse parties?
Yes, those were scary, Loki. Those were fucking scary. Like they'll be like by the train tracks and shit like that.
Yeah. Dude. And you couldn't park like close to it. You had to park like blocks away.
Yeah. Oh my! I forgot about warehouse parties.
Yeah, that's crazy. We used to go to warehouse parties too, and I was like low-key scared. I'd rather go to a house than go to a warehouse party. Yes. But warehouse parties were low-key like it. Yeah. Like there was so much fun once you're in it.
Like I felt like, bitch, like no, because they were like super secretive. Like you had to like know somebody like VIP, to go. Huh? So like my friends were like part of a party crew, so I knew where all the fucking parties were. And I remember like I went to a warehouse party and I was like, this is like exclusive. This is like if you go to like nowadays it's like equivalent if you go to like an exclusive club like Sizzler or something like that. Yeah, so like you have to like know somebody to go to these parties. So like when you got
I get it.
Yeah, we get it. You have to be exclusive. But those were at low-key they were scary as fuck. Like were. Because there'll be like these 40-year-old men like $20 and I'll be like,
and they had like a bouncer, right? Yeah, like, it was an actual club kind of.
Yeah.
But it was just random and people were making money off of that.
Because you walk in, it's like the DJ would be up there and it's like, and sometimes we're underground too.
Oh, but those were fun. I think it's just the nerve of getting to the party because they have so many rules to get there. Like, but I think after the fact, once you're in, you're like, okay, like this is cool. Yeah. Like, you know, like that was fun. So we did a few of those too growing up. Those were fun. Yeah. It was fun. But you get over it after a while. Like,
then you start getting to the club scene and the bar scene, and now that's where we're at. Like, but I was like, I wonder if like the younger generation up there, like we were.
Like, what do they do now?
Yeah, like I was like, dude, when I was in high school, like I was going to these wild, like these parties that were not meant for high school students. Yeah, like dude, I remember like these parties are wild, and we could have died in so many situations, and like, do they have those still? Like that built character. Like, holy shit.
Who knows? Maybe they do.
Yeah, because flyer parties were dangerous as hell. Like somebody always got jumped. Somebody got fought. It got raided. There was helicopters. Yeah. Like there was Nas. Like, you guys even know what Nas is? It's like what you put inside your car. Like, I know. People were inhaling that. It was like wild.
Hey, I want to hear those stories. If you guys still do that nowadays, like, leave it in the comments or DM us. Or we want to see those in the comments. Yeah. Like, do you guys still do flyer parties? Do you guys still do warehouse parties? Yeah. Do you guys still do Nas?
Yeah, I know. No, but I remember, like, it was crazy because you would see, like, my high school, like the honor students and stuff like that. Yeah. And they'd be at the warehouse parties. And I'm like, bitch, like, over here I thought you were all smart in calculus. And they're doing, like, ecstasy.
They're the worst.
Yes.
Like, they're the worst, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, don't go down that path.
Or what's the new in? Like, what do you guys... Maybe we can like, get invited to
I'm okay. I'm okay.
We weren't gonna invite you anyways.
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay. Well, they're all taking down their invite to us. No, like I don't like no, I don't. I just do bars now and clubs.
We're gonna leave it there. Let's freaking let us know in the comments what's the in now.
They're all Chuck E. Cheese.
I know, right?
It all smells like feet in there. I'm like, damn. Who didn't wash their fucking feet?
Their patas de queso.
It's on my feet curling. My bad. But yeah, let us know down in the comments. I want to hear you guys' wild story. And my God, this is a good episode. 4. Dude, for the books. Okay. We do it at the end of every episode. Oh, yeah. Okay, Swift from Mapamo. I need some cleaning over there.
I put my hair up. Let me put it. What? Put yours too?
Oh, yeah. But what is something good that you want to do this week?
So what is something good I want to do this week? So this week, so last week I was working on eating slower, and I feel like I am kind of.
That was like 2 episodes ago.
No, I continued last week. You're not a true fan. Do you even listen to the freaking podcast? No, but I was eating slower, and I feel like I'm getting a little used to it because I'm getting fuller a little faster. Yeah. But this week, what I want to do differently, I want to get back into probably working out. Yeah. Like getting more on a healthier journey kind of situation now that I'm eating slower eating healthier. Probably get back
Like
in
we
the
saw your
gym.
Snapchat.
Like even just starting off by just doing the treadmill for a little bit. Like
Dude.
not even lifting or nothing. Like just like going for walks and treadmill. But yeah, that's what I want to do this week.
Yeah. Do the 12-3-30 one. The one where I always do where it's like incline 12.
Oh yeah.
And then for 30 minutes on speed 3. Dude, you lose a lot of like I'm walking proof that I lost like 45 pounds doing the
Oh.
Yeah, well, I lost and I found them.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do. What about you?
Nothing, just stay perfect the way that I am.
So we've been on the rocks lately.
So last week I think I talked about like showing up for myself and being kind to myself.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been beating myself up, bitch. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, you've been doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I've been noticing that you've been doing it.
Yeah.
More than usual.
Yeah.
Which, give yourself props.
Thank you.
That's not you.
But this week I think I want to I think on the same goal as you, like start getting back into my fitness era and just kind of like
Sorry to interrupt you, but I take that back because we'll be on vacation. So
that's true. We're gonna be on vacation when this episode comes out.
Can I redo mine?
Sorry, no, it takes me back. I better see you running on the beach, fool. I better see you running on the. They're gonna be at the luau. The lechon got away. The lechon got away. They're all with their spears. I'm gonna run, babe. Run. Get them.
Okay, I just want to enjoy my life. Like I just want to enjoy our vacation.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to do. Like whatever I want to do, I'm gonna do it.
Same. And yeah, I think that's mine too. So when this episode comes out, we're gonna be on vacation and we're gonna actually do a bedheads episode on vacation. Gonna be mine too. For this week, just enjoy our vacation, enjoy the time that we have because time is beautiful. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the best gift that you can give anybody, especially after what we've experienced these last couple of years with the pandemic and all of that, is to just be there for one another, show up for each other, show up for yourself, and give the gift of time because time is so precious. We got that taken away from us for so long. Now it's like every moment counts. So hold each other close. Be in the moment. Be present.
Yes, I love that. Mm-hmm. Time is money.
Yes, honey. I love it.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching us.
Episode 4.
Week, we'll have episode 5 up.
I know. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys like this. And leave down in the comments what you guys want us to cover. Like we said, if you guys wanted to any wild parties, if you guys want to hear another episode where we talk about our wild parties, like let us know. And I hope you guys are having a great Monday and make today count. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace, love, and manteca.